Hey, what up, what up, what up, what up? Yeah.
Yeah?
I know it's been a little bit. We took a little bit of hiatus. Shit happens.
Sometimes you gotta handle business.
Sometimes you gotta handle things. What's going on, familia? You know what it is. It's your boy, the Realist Rican, the host of the Realist Budcast. I know you hear that voice in the background.
Who? What? Who's that?
Is that Senor Dugasio Ramirez?
It is.
I believe it is. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the show. And the new co-host of the Realist Budcast,
Yeah, well, that's
Senor Dugasio Ramirez.
It just had to be that.
A.K.A. Doogie Howser, A.K.A. The Dukester,
Yeah.
A.K.A. D-Money, A.K.A. Daddy Doogie, A.K.A. White Boy, A.K.A.
Yeah,
B-Rabbit.
Yep.
You know, I
All
mean,
the above.
I don't know where to go
All
else
of the
from there.
above.
You know, that all those are valid.
If you said any of those, I'd be, huh?
He would answer. He would turn to
Yeah,
all
what's
of
up?
them.
What? What's up?
And what he wouldn't answer to? Brian. What the fuck?
Who is that?
Who the fuck is Brian?
I don't know.
Well, yeah. So, yeah, real quick.
Oh, you know,
yeah.
all those names, and
Yeah.
you forgot the last one at the end was the Realist Podcast fantasy football champion.
Oh,
Also,
shit.
yeah, you
You
forgot
gonna
about
jump
that,
into
huh?
that, huh?
Forgot
All
about
right,
that, huh?
Let's finish. All right. 2018 ended weird. Last time you guys heard from us was the McGregor-Khabib fight. So it's been a few months. Let's fill you up on a couple things here. The faithful male community has been disbanded because your boy is single. You dig me? Hey. More to come on that later on. But obviously probably never again. So we'll just throw that out there.
Well, maybe. Yeah, you say that now.
Hey, I'm bitter.
Yeah,
I'm bitter.
you
It
said
is
that.
what it is. Hey, and let it be known that officially these holidays are over. So cuffing season's done.
It's over.
Cuffing season is done.
It's over.
And that brings us right into the first episode of the revamped Realist Budcast.
Part 2.
Hey, squared. We're not gonna lie to you. This is like the third time we've shot this because hey, we feel it can get better every single time.
You know what? You gotta be perfectionist.
Hey, it is what it is. This ain't no one take bullshit.
No.
First take. This is second take, third take. Nigga, this is what we do. But first episode. We'll talk about dating in 2019.
Which is
Yes, whoa.
a mystery in itself.
Whoa.
Mystery
Dating in 20
wrapped in a riddle.
It is.
And buried in a conundrum.
Hey, that part with a couple fucking look at me's right next to it. You dig me, to throw you off. So, it is what it is, but we'll just jump right the fuck in because, that's just what it is. Like I said, cuffing season is over. So, what are the multiple ways of dating in 2019 right now? I'll tell you this. I remember online dating was one thing, but now there's like fuck me apps type thing.
Yeah, that's like a whole. That's like what?
Tinder.
Maybe I'm too old fashioned for that. I don't really mess
Tinder,
with that.
Plenty of Fish, fucking meet people, this,
that's
Chit
like-
Lily, that type thing, whoop de whoop. Hey, I'm gonna keep it real with y'all. I don't have any profiles on there, but your boy ain't against it. You feel me? Yeah, so
Stop it.
it is what it is. But
stop.
no, I mean, dating in 2019 is a motherfucker. No, I mean the way, like I said, I've personally been out the game for almost 4 years, and now we're back in this bitch and letting it happen the way it is.
6. I was at
Damn.
6. Yeah.
Damn.
6.
It's really new for you then, huh? You know what I'm saying? So, hey, we'll just be real with you. So, I'm going to present the first question because I've presented this to many people throughout my days. And I get
research.
Research.
Yeah.
That's what has to be done.
Absolutely. Yeah.
So, I'm going to pose you with the question, I should say, of can you date friends? Now, before you answer that question,
Okay.
do you not consider, if you're in a relationship with someone, would you not want that girl to be, or guy, whatever, vice versa, to be your best friend?
Well, yeah, duh.
Right? Because
that's like
fucking
the best
someone
part.
is cool, right? But not wanting to be around them is why most people have screw buddies, fuck buddies, cutty buddies, whatever you want to call them. Because, hey, we enjoy having sex. We just don't really like being around each other. So
that blows my mind. That I don't know.
I'm just saying. I mean, if I'm lying, I'm dying. Lord, strike me down right now. You feel me? So, again, can you date friends? The floor is yours, sir.
Well, yeah, but I've heard you say this before over and over that you can't, like, it doesn't change anything with some. It can.
It should not.
It can and usually does.
All right, you want to jump right the fuck into it, of the changing of the whole thing. Yeah. So does this change the friendship?
Well, yeah.
Why?
Because then there's this kind of tension back and forth. If it's, it's always feeling it out, and then one person wants it longer and the other one doesn't, and I don't know.
So again,
it adds all this stuff. So are you talking about like a friend you've had for a long time friend?
Well, I mean, sure. Why the fuck not?
Okay, long time friend, because that's the only part where it'd be like, no.
I'll put it to you like this. Would I be open to dating friends? Yes. Would they be longtime friends? As I said, I just got out of a 4-year relationship. Mm-hmm. Yeah, at this point, they would be longtime friends. Right?
I mean, unless you're going to just try to meet someone new.
Well, I mean, yes, 100%. But I'm just saying, I'm not saying none of my friends listening to this shit be all like, oh my God, C's going to try to conflict me right now. Like, no, that's not what it is. What I'm saying is, I'm not opposed to dating friends if you have the understanding on where it is. And that, goddamn it, I love the way this is flowing already. That goes right into be real, people. You got to be real with what you want in life.
What do they call it? Honesty?
Honest or something like that.
Being honest.
Some of y'all need to learn what that fucking word means. But
pull out a dictionary.
Hey, 2 of them. Matter of fact, the phone you're probably listening to us on right now connects to the internet. Yeah. Google honesty. Mm-hmm. And then just take it from there. Because some of y'all, like I said, really need a new class on what the hell that means. So like I said, be real. Be real with what you want and how you want it. So like I said, that would not change the friendship, right? Because if I'm letting you know, like, hey, we're awesome friends. I would just like to see if we could take this thing to a whole physical level, right? Because obviously I'm attracted to you, you're attracted to me. Because again,
how do you
looks fucking matter.
That?
What do you mean? I mean, you present the question.
So it's known. You're just saying in this hypothetical situation.
In this situation, yes. Because before I would date a friend or ask a friend out, it would be known that they want me to ask them, or I want to ask them.
Gauging the situation,
of course,
properly.
100%. If you, like we just said, right? I said I was asking everybody because we were doing research on this. If you don't do the work necessary to make your craft your craft, don't be mad at me. I say it all the time, right? Don't be mad at me with the work, with the body you don't have because of the work you didn't do. Right? Don't be mad at me for that shit.
Be okay with it, yeah.
Don't be mad at me for that.
You gotta accept it.
It's your choice.
If they can't accept that, then they got some self problems.
That part.
That's
and again,
problem
that's
with your
that's
own
the dating in 2019. You know what I'm saying? You fix you before you can fix someone else. If you're not ready to be real with yourself, you're not ready to be real with anybody else.
Yeah.
Right? That's just what that is.
Absolutely.
So, all right, fuck you. Let's say it does change the friendship. Whatever. So let's not date friends then. How about that, right? Let's not necessarily go about the friendship.
Yeah.
Where do you meet these people? How do you meet them? What places is just no-go? What?
Through other friends. Being at like the same place at the same time with,
Well, okay, same place, same time.
Meet out in the world, actually. Like, that's such a fucking foreign thing now.
In 2019, nobody knows how to go outside.
Why do I have to mention that? I was like, you keep posing the question, like, where would you meet them? You go outside.
Well, the reason why I pose that question is because the 30-plus club that a lot of us are in at this point, we'll say 27-plus club, we're probably the last generation that truly knows how to speak to other people.
Like, socially.
Yeah.
In life.
Like, not socially awkward.
Yeah.
Not let me walk to the other room and text you because I'd rather, reconfigure my sentence 17 times before I send it to you because I can't say it to your face because I'm afraid what you're going to say to me. That's what I'm saying.
What did we do 30 years ago? What did we do?
It's so foreign. I mean, if I didn't have your Facebook profile to stalk and pretend like I knew who you were, how was I going to have a conversation with you to progress to something that I wanted to go down?
Yeah. The better technology gets, the lazier people get.
But I honestly believe there are just some no-goes, like real shit. Like, you just can't say things to people. Like, for one, don't come up to someone at the gym. We ain't in here to get dates. Maybe we're in here working out so that our body looks good enough to go get some dates. But while we here to put in this work.
If a chick came up to you,
I mean,
you're going to think the same thing?
So
no, you're going to be like, hey.
So first of all, let's not pretend like bitches don't come up to C's at the gym. That's just what that is. I get approached multiple times on a weekly basis.
All right.
Okay?
So you got to be against it both ways. That's all I'm saying.
Well, that's what I'm saying. That's what I just said. I'm here to do work, bitch. I'm not here to try to get a date. We're like, oh, cool. You know what? Cool. Give me your number. I'll give you my number. We'll talk after this. But don't try to come fun. Oh my God. Biggest pet peeve is those that come to the gym in full makeup and hair done. Like, you ain't trying to get no work done. That's like the dudes that come in straight, the Gucci tracksuit. You ain't working out in that, bruh. That's like a $900 tracksuit, and you over here acting like you gonna work out at the gym. You over here just trying to stunt. That's what that is. And that's what 2019 is. That's what dating in 2019 is.
What, putting on this fake ass?
But that's dating always, right? You put on a front. You always want to put your best foot forward. But again, like we just said, honesty is the best route, right? But then that presents the question, is honesty the best route? Because you know who you are at the lowest level and at the highest level of yourself.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
You don't want someone to know your lowest level until they're impressed with your highest level. That's just human nature.
Right.
You want to put your first impression, your best impression forward, right?
Yes.
So is honesty truly the best route to go to put your best you up?
Absolutely.
Okay.
You know why?
Why?
Because finding out things later doesn't go well.
That was a lighter. Again, it's called the Budcast. But I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off. You said find out later doesn't go well. Correct.
No, of course, it doesn't go well. So if you're up front with someone from the day you meet them and discuss where each person is, you know, if like that's on the table right away, you can either choose to, okay, I'm going to continue to talk or whatever, or you could choose to be like, okay, that's not what I want at all, so see you later.
100%. But that's the goals of dating, right? Whether you're in this to see some fun, to see what's going on, or to actually work towards something, you got to be real with what you want. Because that way, you can get real results out of your fucking scientific, you know, you're doing your what's the word I'm looking for? Your experiment.
Yeah, your experiment.
You know what I mean? You want real results out of your experiment. You can't expect to get real answers when you're giving bullshit lies.
Yeah, it never goes well, you know? It never ends
Never.
well.
Not a relationship started off well with a lie. Mm-hmm. Just gonna throw that out there.
Yeah.
So,
just
be honest. Be honest. But again, like we said, it's 2019. People don't know how to talk to each other. So how in 2019, this is for y'all millennials, I guess. Would we be considered millennials?
I hope not.
God damn.
I'd hope not.
Man, I really hope not. But, so for you younger, so we'll say you 95 babies. Wow.
Yeah, how old they would be, 23?
23 now?
24, maybe they're coming up this
24
year.
This year.
Yeah.
They're turning 24 this year. So
yeah,
we'll say the 95 baby. Well, I'll even say the 93 babies and that. Fuck it.
Yeah,
that's still pretty young. So, anybody born after 93, we're going to show you how to talk to people here in 2019. Don't get me wrong. Texting is not foreign to us. Again, we are the first generation to master AIM and AOL this, chat room that.
Yep.
So, texting is not foreign to us. But we're also the last generation that was able to pick up a phone and spend hours on.
Hours.
When
man,
you was hollering, man.
That was so nice.
Right?
That was such a
and
nice.
You can only be on the phone hours with certain people that you're vibing with.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
You know what I mean? Unless you're just sitting on it to sit on the phone.
No.
And then mom was yelling at you. That shit wasn't happening.
I'm falling asleep.
You hang up. No, you hang up. No,
You
you hang
hang
up.
up, right.
Fall asleep with me.
Right.
Fuck that.
Like my sisters, I have 4 older sisters, so they got like
Ran through.
They had to
shut down. Damn. That was mean. You left it open though. You left it hella open.
Shut the hell
You
up.
left it open on that one. I love all of you. Doogies, those are all my homegirls. Those are all my girls. So I ain't tripping on them. They ain't tripping on me neither. So anyways.
Yeah, because they know your hair talks.
It talks sometimes.
Anyways, when they got their own lines for their room, like it was 2 in each room, a lot of kids. So they get their own line in their room, man. It was.
Psst, the Doogies were fucking. Hey, 7 of you. Hey, but anyways, with that being said,
It's stupid.
the communication route in 2019 is tough, right? Because as I said, no one picks it. Think about it. When was the last time you picked up the phone to talk to somebody? It was probably a professional phone call.
No. Oh, what?
It was probably a professional phone call the last time you were actually on the phone.
No. There's a few people I talk to. Not for long, but...
Right. Because at this point, it's like, if it's not life or death, text me. But that can go super wrong, especially when it comes to dating, when it comes to relationships, when it comes to any type of ship.
Oh, you mean like feelers?
Throwing the fillers out there is a motherfucker, right? Because you presented me with that question. You're like, was it a friend that, or you just know this? Like, yeah, you're gonna throw some feelers out there. You're gonna see what's going on. You're gonna see, how does she react to this? How does he react to this? Right? What does she say? What does he say when I say this? When I do this? If it's in the realm of, I think it's going the right way, I'm gonna continue this action. If it's not, I'm gonna stop. Right? It's the fucking. The
fork in the road that you're like, right. which tree?
100%. It's that fork. It's the old fashioned.
Which way?
Joking if you are, serious if you're not.
Right,
you know what I mean?
Right.
Like, it's that. It's real simple. Right. So
yeah, that's a funny one though too.
Hey, it's awesome. It always gets a giggle.
It's funny.
It always gets a giggle. But with that being said, so you have to be open to all kinds of communication, right, in 2019, because you're not just going to go for the young girls, right? Well, first and foremost, we already know if you ain't 21, it's tough to even talk to you at this point. If I can't go have a beer with you, I can't take you to the casino.
That's kind of a big gap, right?
That's a huge gap.
So
it's a huge gap. It's 9 years at this point, right?
9-10 years.
9-10 years to be dating a 21-year-old. So
we're getting up there.
Yes. Getting old, man. My back's killing me. My doctor said I need a backiotomy. Yeah. So what are your main ways of communicating, right? Is texting. So with that being said, how thirsty is too thirsty when it comes to text messages, right? Because a phone call, you would call, hey, call me back, blah, 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 blah. If they don't call you back, call them again. Hey, just checking in on you, blah, blah, blah. You don't get a response on that, boom, that was game over. So are text messages like phone calls? Is it one text like, hey, what's going on? You get left on red. Well, first of all, if you get left on red, that's so disrespectful. 2019, everyone's just trying to leave someone on red so they can feel like they're powerful. Right? So first and foremost, turn your red receipts off, please. Nobody wants to be left on red. Nobody wants to be left on red.
It's a text message. You know they saw it. So it's like...
Right? That's my favorite one. I sent it. You didn't get it? I didn't get your text message. Well, who the fuck got my text message then? Right?
I sent it.
I sent that shit. I have an iPhone. I don't have an Android, so it lets me know that it went through. All right? Broke asses, get an iPhone. So you know if she's paying attention or not.
The answer is yes. If one is all it takes.
The answer is yes. I asked for a number, and you said the answer is yes.
All right.
You're an algebra motherfucker right now.
Yes, one is the answer.
Yes squared is the answer, motherfucker.
A, B, or C?
6. Stupid ass. But yeah,
it's one. You gotta you leave it alone. Like, 'cause it's a text message. You literally You have time to respond.
I'm gonna go to super extreme for you then, right? You text. Ariana Grande gives you her phone number. No, you know what? Like, let's make it entertainable. Beyonce gives you her phone number.
I'm not returning Beyonce's call.
You're gonna leave Beyonce on red, huh? No. Is that what's going on?
I mean, if Jennifer Lopez.
All right, you're texting Jennifer Lopez
or Jennifer Aniston.
Aniston.
Oh. Anyway.
Input celebrity female here.
Yeah.
Okay. You're gonna text her one time and leave it alone. You're not gonna even try to text her a second time.
It's like they seen it. Like, if they didn't respond to it, they didn't respond to it. Then it wasn't that important.
So then are you thirsty after one text? So 2 texts is thirsty?
Not if
dehydration?
Like, you send a couple, like, right away, and you don't get a response back, that's fine, whatever. If you want to text back, like, later, like the next day or a couple days or whatever, and try to say something
That's an avenue I didn't look at.
Yeah.
So...
you got to make that distinction.
So does it still count then? Does it count as another...
That's like a second time you hit them up. I'm not counting texts.
Okay, so then what you're saying, or let me reiterate this and see if it's going the right way, or if I'm interpreting this correctly, what you're saying is it's one text a day type thing? Like if I hit you up and you didn't text me back that day, I can text you, hey, tomorrow? Or a couple days later?
I mean, just to
because
see.
Because at that point, then, I think it's fairly obvious if someone's blowing you off, right? Because if it's multiple days later and it's multiple times later and they're still not hitting you up, fairly obvious. Fairly obvious.
Then you let it go.
You know my favorite part about letting shit go, though? Is when it comes back.
I knew you'd be back.
I knew you'd be back. I knew you'd be back. Yeah. If y'all don't get the reference, please watch some movies, watch some comedy specials. Yeah. You'll get every reference at some point. Swear to God, we're not.
It's always a reference to something. I'm at work quoting movies all day.
All day.
And everyone's like, "What?
What are you talking about? You young kids, exactly."
Right? They don't get it. They don't get it. They don't see it in the same movies. You know.
I feel like a lot of you have just missed out on a lot because you refused to grow up. But anyways, moving on. Okay. So you're thirsty after 1.
Yeah.
You're extremely thirsty after 2.
Yeah.
3, 4, 5, that's not even in the question.
Yeah.
Don't go that route. And the reason I bring that up is because I was listening and they were talking about something, I want to say it was the Breakfast Club or something. They had read an article about something where it said 3 texts unread is borderline harassment. That's fucking crazy.
I mean, it depends on what the texts say. If you're like, oh, I hate you.
Hey, I love you. Hey, how are you? Bitch, why aren't you answering your phone?
I mean, if it goes like that, then of course. I mean, that's blatantly crossing the line. And yes, it could be harassment. But if it's like, hey, if you sent hey 3 days in a row, that's not harassment.
Maybe she just didn't get your text.
Right, all 3 days.
All 3 days. T-Mobile's a motherfucker, bro. I'm telling you. I got AT&T.
Didn't T-Mobile get bought out by somebody?
They got bought out by somebody. I don't know. I don't work in cell phones no more, bro. Yeah.
Technology is making everybody lazy, and all these apps you could just meet up with people. I mean, that's dangerous, man. It's pretty dangerous.
Let's talk about the danger of that. First of all, you know what the number one? And probably don't quote me on this because I'm just talking this out of my ass right now. But I would venture to say probably the number one killer of women on this planet is men, right? So dating is a motherfucker for women, right? Because you're agreeing to go somewhere one-on-one with someone you don't really know, and you're trusting to be alone with them.
They deal with some.
Let's be a zebra.
Oof.
And let's go hang around some lions and shit.
You know? Yeah. With no way out.
Hey, no, I laugh, right? Because Patrice O'Neal, R.I.P., he's got one of the greatest jokes ever in his fucking Elephant in the Room stand-up comedy special. He's like, women working around men is like bears being around salmon. dipped in honey, and they're not allowed to. You know what I mean? At this point, if you have, please look it up. The skit is hilarious.
Oh, man.
It's just fucking hilarious.
That whole
Like, I can't even.
hilarious.
You know, normally I eat fish, but I don't even want to eat. I just want to. I just want to look at the fish and. Yeah. So, but that's really what it is. Like, women are salmon. I'm not trying to say women, you're weak, you're not.
No,
but
no.
on generality basis, women are not as strong as men. If you had to fight off a man for your life, it's really not in your favor. So going on these dates and being
that's why chivalry is a thing, because it's like
chivalry's dead and women killed it. How about that?
Yeah.
Fight me. You know what I mean?
What was that on? That was
I don't even remember.
And women killed it.
And women killed that shit.
Anyway.
With that being said, though, what were we talking about? Marijuana affects the memory, bro.
Yeah.
Whatever. So your communication-wise, text message, it's probably some kind of non-verbal communication. So be careful with what you say, because there's a difference between fuck you and fuck you, bro. Two different things. Fuck you and fuck you are two different things. Two different ways of looking at it.
Yeah.
But fuck you is just fuck you in a text message. So, you know, what I'm trying to say behind that with my vulgarity
is you can't tell
tones
how to tone
and things like that.
That's annoying.
That's all I'm saying.
It's very annoying. That's why emojis and shit, like, you gotta add LOL and just to be like,
emojis literally are, though, hieroglyphics, though, right? Are they not?
Mm.
You can tell a whole story with emojis. A whole story. And we're so much past drawing on caves and shit now. Aren't we?
Use the club to hit him in the head.
I don't know who you're quoting right now.
That's
Please don't be. Okay, I was going to say don't be atmospheric, because I really
quality.
I can't stand that guy.
Quality. Respect quality.
Always. So, again, as we said, honesty is key. If you want to be on Plenty of Fish, you want to be on Tinder, just handle it. Handle it. But don't lie. But then again, is honesty the best key? We already talked about that. Putting your best foot forward is not really putting you, right? It's not the real you. So is perfect. Is lying and not telling the truth the same thing?
No, man. Just like small, you can release small doses of the truth of whatever the hell you got. You don't have to bombard with like all this, like, you just let them in little by little, and if they keep wanting to stay around.
Perfect segue, bro.
Yeah.
Stop making these bitches fall in love. Stop pretending like you're in love with them just to get them in bed. It's really not. I'm in general.
I was like,
and not you.
Yeah,
not you directly, but men, women, stop trying to make these people fall in love with you just to get them in bed. You'd be surprised how many people will sleep with you by you just telling them you don't want anything serious, you just want to sleep around. Plenty will sleep with you.
Yeah, basically.
Okay? What's not cool is making them like, oh my God, he loves me, he feels this way, and then you're not doing it no more. Because addiction's a motherfucker, right? Addiction's a motherfucker. And it's legit. You can get addicted to someone real fast. The way they make you feel, the way their sex is, the way whatever. You can get addicted. And to take that away from someone can ruin their life, just destroy their world, put that shit upside down. I know. I'm going through some shit right now. Stalkers suck because people can't get over you. But that's what I'm saying. Addiction's a motherfucker.
Yeah.
Right? So stop playing these feelings. Stop acting. Love is a killer. Love is a killer.
Yeah.
So if you're going to play and make people think that you love them, be prepared to die. That's all I'm saying. Motherfuckers is crazy out there. Yeah, so my PSA to everyone is please, have game. Love is not a game. Love is a battle. Write that down.
Love is a battlefield. That is a song. That's a song. You said love is a battle. No, you got it.
I made it my own shit. Well,
Well, it is. But I've been single. I mean, it's been almost a couple years, and just not even really trying to look to date anyone. Not really. No.
That sounded so sad.
It's not though.
God, that sounded so sad.
It's not though.
Ladies and gentlemen, send pictures in. Write your boy Doogie. We gonna get this man some dates, bro. I'm good. We need to make sure this man gets out there. He's a good working man, bro. He's a good working man.
Yeah, you're right. I'm good. I'm good.
Hey, I just look out for my buddies. What do you want from me?
Right.
But, okay, recap. Dating in 2019.
Fantasy football champion.
Wow, this motherfucker. Back to that. Yes, let's.
You said recap, so I just wanted to make sure I slept that in there.
Yeah, if you guys weren't following, I was in first place all year. And then it didn't matter. And then it didn't matter. And then my team kind of took a crap on me. But it's okay because the Saints are in it for real. So we're good to go. But we're not talking about sports right now, though. But good job, Diggy. I appreciate it. Yes. Ladies and gentlemen, you're a fantasy football winner of the Realist Budcast.
Whoa.
The inaugural season.
Absolutely.
Goes to Dugasio Ramirez.
Thank you. That's all I needed. Continue.
All right. Secondly, cuffing season is over. Going right into pick your pick season, take your pick season.
Shoot your shot.
Shoot your shot. Shoot every shot. Every shot you miss every shot you don't take. Remember that.
I've been hearing that a lot around
every shot you don't take.
Shoot your shot. I think it's kind of
funny.
funny.
Shoot your shot.
I think
Shoot.
it's very funny.
Get the baseballs out. Get the basketballs out.
Shot, you take
your hockey puck. We doing it.
All right, you're down
shooting
by
every
one.
Shot.
Are you gonna take your shot?
Shooting the three from half court. I'm shooting the three from half court, bro. That's what that is. Learn how to communicate. It's probably going to be through text message, so be okay with that. But at the same time, learn how to pick up a phone every now and then.
Pick up the phone.
Like I said, it's the cutest thing.
Talk
Get on the
to
phone with someone for hours.
You can play whatever game you want over text and messaging and stuff.
It's hard to bullshit.
You can
hear
bullshit
someone
really much on the phone.
There you go.
So talk to people.
Be honest. To a certain point. Remember. You can't let them know everything.
Just you keep giving up little small pieces of yourself. And they want to stick around as they keep learning more.
Right. Don't hide yourself, but at the same time, don't give too much at once. Don't want to scare nobody.
Yeah.
And be honest. If you want to just smash, say you want to just smash. It's real easy. Got anything else to say, kid?
This is going to be a hell of a year. That's what I'm going to say.
Look forward to 2019. We can't commit to videos every week, podcast we're going to try to. But
plenty to talk about.
Always.
Always.
So positivity to all. You know what I'm saying? We love you. You love us back. Like, subscribe. We're on iTunes, YouTube, Facebook. You'll see us.
And good luck to your Saints.
Hey, next time we talk about this, we'll see what happens. Hopefully next time we talk about this, we'll talk about us in the Super Bowl. Love you.
Peace.